Hi everybody, I'm Shar Groot and I'm here with Louie Ketchum and Bonnie Vadine. Bonnie's a trustee of Kankakee Township and Louie is on the board. We're sitting here in this beautiful park in Kankakee Township and we're going to talk and let everybody that's watching this see what a beautiful park is. The park is on Route 10 and it's east of Route 49. Now, Bonnie, Louie, how big is this park?
80 acres.
And how did it come about, or how did you get involved in it?
Well, I'll go into that since I got a little longer tooth. I've been on the board for, almost 20 years now. We was looking and we seen our people here in Kankakee Township was walking on the county roads. And we had no cemetery in Kankakee Township and there was no park. And we feel that a park system is a very good part of quality of life in a community. So we started looking, and at the time when we bought this 80 acres, Richard Duttlinger was also a board member who owned this property. And he was good enough to sell it to the township because he seen the value in a park in the township, and it's kind of legacy to his family. So we went ahead and bought it, and we've been developing it over the years. It's taken us a little bit of time to get going. We paved the parking lot. We paved in our walking paths. We put playgrounds in. We've got places for soccer. Eventually we want to have some pickleball courts, basketball courts. Baseball is ready to go. Hopefully by the end of this month, May, we should have a mowed grass walking path around the whole 80 acres for them to use. We also are pet friendly. We felt that was very important. We have a lot of people come out and like to walk with their dogs and animals. We let them pretty much police it. We put up the pet pickup bags for them and told them that as long as you pet people police each other and there's no problem, it'll stay pet friendly. And they have been very good with that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
As we sit here, we've seen like 2 or 3 dogs and their owners taking a walk around.
Yeah. We get a very diverse group. We get older people, we get young kids on rollerblades and little bicycles. They use it a lot.
Yeah.
And Bonnie, if you want to speak to the pavilions, how much you have those passed out every
weekend we have someone using one or both of the shelters every weekend all summer long. My calendar is booked full.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it is. We do have a lot. And everyone seems to enjoy it, and I get repeats every year. I want it next year, this date. I've had that for the last 3 years that I've been in office. So
we're tickled to death, too, to be here with the Jasper County Trails. I would really like to see that happen in Jasper County.
Yeah.
Of course, I use a cane now, so I can't walk like I used to. But walking is very important health-wise and to socialize and just get out and enjoy the weather. So this could possibly someday become a trailhead for that if they could ever connect it into Jasper Pulaski, which isn't too far. We have a very historical bridge, Dunn's Bridge up here, the old so-called Ferris wheel bridge. It could connect into, and Porter County, I know in their master plan, is to connect that all the way up into the dunes for there. So it could be a wonderful, wonderful trail thing.
This could be a very key spot in the trails.
Yeah, because our next big goal is we want to get in plumb flush toilets. We're hoping to have those in this year.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, that's the natural progression. We get the most people.
Yes. If you hadn't invested in and saved this park, this wonderful asset, what would this land be today if it wasn't designated as a park?
Well, it was originally farm ground, and of course, it would probably be in solar panels.
Yes, because it is surrounded by solar panels.
It is surrounded by solar.
It's kind of a refuge from that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
We can hear the traffic on 10, but it's far enough away that it's not too loud. Yeah. It's you can hear the birds singing. It's very nice.
Yeah, we've always seen up north, you would go up into some of the parks up in Porter County and Lake County, you would see where someone had the vision 50 to 75 years ago
Yes.
to preserve property
Yes.
for parks for future, knowing that when they bought it and started it, they would never see the end of it.
Yes.
But it's there for future growth.
Yeah. For their children and grandchildren
Yeah.
and the future.
It's a quality of life issue.
What's the most popular thing at the park here? Can you think of something?
I'd say it's probably a toss-up between the walkers and the kids playing in the playground.
Yep.
Right now, we don't have a lot of. We're getting some soccer nets coming now to get a couple of the soccer fields opened up. So we don't have the pickleball and that stuff up yet.
Yeah.
We do have some bags here to play the cornhole game.
Yeah.
And they do that.
And they are permanent cornhole things.
Yes.
So
Yeah, they're
Pe-
concrete. Yep.
people don't have to bring their own.
Nope.
Yeah,
They're
that's
there.
good.
Yeah, they're there permanently. So
Yeah.
it's probably a good, I would say 50-50 between the walkers and the
In
playground.
the
Would you,
playground
Lonnie?
Okay.
and the
Pavilion.
reunions,
Yeah.
birthday
Yeah.
parties.
Now, do you think the paved trail, you have about, what is it, a quarter or a third of
It's
a
about
mile
quarter
around
mile
that?
around the pond.
Okay. And there is more paved trails
Right.
within the cemetery and the,
the
area.
driveway,
So, do you think the paved trails have been a blessing or a burden?
I would say a blessing. When we had it for a while, it was just gravel for
Yeah.
about a year or so.
Yeah.
Maybe two. And it was more hard to maintain because the
Yeah.
grass growing up in the weeds.
Oh, yes.
So we
yes.
decided to pave it. And some people, the older people, they want something that's more flat level to
Yeah,
walk on.
yes.
And like I say, the kids, they'll get on roller blades
Yeah.
and their little
Yeah.
tricycles and stuff. And boy, they just scoot all over the place
Yeah.
around here.
And the parents can walk behind and the kids right
Yeah.
ahead, so they're
Yes.
all right there.
Little kids learning to ride a bike.
Right.
Yes.
This is
It's
this is
perfect.
wonderful for
Yeah.
them just to come in.
And like I say, we want to get the unpaved, the grass around, because some people prefer walking in
Yes,
grass too.
yes.
Um,
Well, cross country teams could come here,
yes.
Yeah.
and this would be a nice place to have a cross country meet too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any regret about putting in the paved path?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
It's maintained nicely. I mean, we've done it the right way. Put in 4 inches, and they're 8 foot wide. We do keep
Yeah.
them plowed off in the wintertime for the Eskimo walkers, as I call
Yes. yes. There are. I used to be one of those.
them. Some of
Yes.
them are very dedicated.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I see there was someone mowing out here. So, and it is, the paths are scooped in the winter.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
all year round it would be
You could
usable.
use- yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a 365-day park.
Yeah. And we talked about it being pet friendly. Are the people that come out of here, you have your regulars, are they excited about coming out here and using it?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because there really isn't no other pet-friendly park that we know of in the northern part. I don't know about
No.
the southern.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've even had a couple of them ask, well, are we going to fence off a place from the run?
For a
get 'em-
dog.
For a dog park.
Dog
Yes,
park, where
yes,
they can
yes.
get them off the leash and let them run. a
Yes,
bit.
that's another idea.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we're looking at that. I
Yeah.
mean, we've got plenty of property.
Yes.
We've probably
Yep.
got maybe a third of it developed and tabletop for stuff, and the rest of it is just in alfalfa right now. So
Okay.
there's many years of development is going to go happen here.
Okay. What's your future plans or vision for this space? Now, I know we talked about it, but is there anything else that we haven't talked about?
We want to expand the playground. We want to
Okay.
get some more handicap accessible and for smaller kids.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly another pavilion or two down the line, because those are very used. We want to start opening up some of the soccer, pickleball,
Yep.
which seems to be the thing right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
basketball, which is always a standby. We want to get a couple of those in. And eventually the baseball. Some of those things come and go. They get
Yep.
popular
Yep.
and they come back down and forward. And as far as the other spaces, it's an oyster. You crack it open and find a pearl.
Yeah.
We could put in buildings for anything.
Yeah. Tennis courts?
There's plenty of space. We could do a tennis court. And some of that is a combination. They have combination basketball, pickleball,
Yep.
tennis. It's just how you move the nets
Yeah.
and move them
Yes.
around a little
Yes.
bit. So yeah, a lot of that can be done.
Now, how can you vision this park fitting into the county's master plan?
Well, we would like to see, like with you guys, with your trails, if now getting that into the master plan.
Yes.
So that would kind of maybe fit in if we could use this as a trailhead or a designated spot for people to come and get it worked into. Yeah. But I know they are leaning towards the park system and trails as being, again, I always use the word of quality of life in
Yes.
Jasper County.
Yes. Yes.
So it's, yeah, in the future we would like to see it tied in to other parks.
Yes. Like you mentioned, Dunn's Bridge, Jasper,
Yeah.
Pulaski.
Yes.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
really extend our county eastward.
Yeah. In the fall, we get the sandhill cranes will come out here and land all over.
Oh, okay.
We
So
can
this,
go for-
yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, you see a few out-of-state plates
Yeah,
people pull
yeah.
in and see and watch the cranes.
Yeah. Now, if someone would want to rent the pavilion, what would they have to do?
We have a phone number on the first pavilion. They just call that phone number, which rings to me, and then I have a calendar. If it's available, we don't charge for them to use it. The only thing we ask is that they take the garbage out at the end of the day. But we come in and they're all cleaned and ready for them each Saturday, Sunday. During the week, I have KV school systems are bringing kids out. We also have KV wanting to use it for a glow run coming up soon.
Some corporates use
Gypsum uses it for their company parties. So we have a lot of interest in our pavilions.
I think you said something about, well, not so much the pavilions, but canines and their officers come out here to
our
train.
Jasper County canine officers come out here and train their dogs, which, we're really glad they do that, and it gives them plenty of space to run.
Mhm. Yes. Could you tell us the phone number? So just
219-956-3263.
Yeah, we have reached out and talked to Sarah DeYoung from the Jasper County Economic Development, and she is kind of going to guide us into possibly getting a web page up or a Facebook page and some signs out here with the QEs on
yes.
where they can start hitting that and get information. So,
Yes. Sarah's been a big help to the Trails Club and probably to your park.
Yeah, she's a good resource to tap.
Yes, she is.
She has a lot of knowledge there.
Yes.
I know last night we had a small meeting and there was someone out here flying a kite.
Yeah.
Good place for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's always windy out here.
Right.
And that was kind of fun because you don't see kids fly kites anymore.
No.
We used to all the time fly kites.
Yeah. So, tell us about your bathroom project. I know you have a couple porta potties out there. You're not real happy about having to use porta potties. So tell us about it.
Well, we're working with the Jasper County Commissioners now to use some of the solar money that come out of Kankakee Township to put in a precast concrete bathrooms. The women's bathroom will have 3 stalls. The men's will have 2 stalls and a urinal. We'll have a drinking fountain put on it.
Changing station.
Baby changing stations.
Oh.
And we like the idea of precast concrete, which I don't know if you're familiar with. The whole building is all solid concrete, roof and all, and it looks just like wood. You can't tell the difference. And it also would act as a storm shelter. If someone's out here having a
Party
or get together and we get a big storm coming up, they can go in there and it's not going to blow away.
Yeah. So it would be more or less maintenance free too, except on the inside.
Yeah, it's kind of it's almost bulletproof being concrete.
Yeah.
It's not gonna vandals ain't gonna knock it down, ain't gonna blow down, they can't burn it. I mean,
Good.
We need that.
Knock it over.
Right.
That's our next big major project.
And
we need that.
That's what happens with the portable toilets. The wind, it's so
or
windy out
kids
here.
and sometimes
they knock them over.
Yeah.
So
we're working on that with the commissioners, hoping that we get some answers soon and we can get the project started and hopefully have it done by the end of the summer.
Yeah, get it going in there, and we encourage anyone to come out. If you want to come out with your family and have a picnic or get together, do some walking. If you have a person that's wheelchair bound or anything, like I say, we're all paved. Get them out into the sunshine and the weather.
Now, do you have
benches all the way around? If you can't make it all the way around the quarter, There's
a
4
bench.
benches, one on each side and each
Okay.
end. You can sit down and relax.
Do you have any certain hours when the park is open or closed?
We're open round the clock.
Okay.
You know, we don't. The only time we'd ever close the gate if we're doing any maintenance on the blacktop or something
Blacktop.
like
Okay.
that. We
Okay.
couldn't drive.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here, and this is a hidden gem out here.
Yes.
So I'm glad that we could talk to you and learn more about the Kankakee Township Park.
Yep.
So, thank you.
And
Thank you.
have them take a walk and check out our new signs we have put up to explain the solar systems if they're interested in the solar.
Yeah. And
Oh.
there's a pollinator garden behind it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And if you notice when you go by the solar and you look on the outside of the fence, they have some trees planted. And also there's native pollinators in there for the bees and the butterflies and things. And this is what they've got planted around all the solar is over here to give a representation.
Okay.
So we'll have some bees out here. So
All right. Okay. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you,
thank
Shar.
you. We
Thank you.
appreciate the Trails Club, Jasper County Trails Club, for reaching out to us and us getting together. I think we're a good fit.
Yes.
It's great.
And keep exploring.